Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Phatty316. How's it been going? It's been a couple weeks since I've seen y'all, heard y'all. I took a week off, then I had some family issues. But we're back. I'm glad to be back. I needed this, a little therapy. I know my co-host is waiting to say the same thing over there. So let's not wait any longer. MaximusG420, how's it going, my man?
Oh man, itching to get on this goddamn microphone, bro. Holy shit. The last time that I was in front of this camera recording, it was with our boy Dirk and Chris Matthews, and that was super fun because Chris Matthews
That was
late
our last
throwing me.
episode. And what did y'all do? What y'all talk about in that episode again?
We talked about how the Vince McMahon is coming out with
That's right.
some of his partners from TKO. How their non-compete expires in January of 2025, and it's been rumored all over the place that he's going to have another entertainment, in air quotes, company. So we don't know if it's going to be another wrestling company. We were theorizing if maybe is he going to buy TNA? Is he going to go to AEW and just run that shit and everybody goes fucking nuts? You know, the 17 people that are there. Because that is sad. I've been watching a lot of videos of like what it looks like behind the scenes. And actual crowds of AEW, and it's bad. It's like a high school concert.
Well, I think it
like,
would.
Man,
I think the ratings would go through the roof because Vince McMahon is somebody like people now. What we remember Vince and people never experienced. Where people are hungry for them type of characters now, which you don't get anymore. You know, you don't have like the manager or the big boss people anymore. I mean, that made the stories more interesting, you know. And
that's what
we were
theorizing.
For thing like that, for something we're about to talk about, what people are hunger for. We'll get into about the Tyson and Logan Paul fight. I think you can almost say the same thing about that. Or Jake Paul. I'm sorry, one of the Paul brothers. We'll say that. Paul. Yeah. We'll just say Paul. And
one of the white boy Pauls.
I love that movie too. And I think people are hungry for certain things that we used to have that we miss, like Mike Tyson, you know, that knockout machine. You don't see that anymore, you know, especially in boxing. I couldn't even tell you the fucking world champion is in boxing.
Yeah, no, it's and also because it's not just in boxing, but it's also the heavyweights. Like there's actually a big fight that's coming on tonight, which is one of the reasons why that special was on last night. Is because John Bones Jones is making his comeback against Steven Miocic. And that's going to be a big one. And I think UFC 309, I think it is. I don't know. I keep on getting alerts about it on my ESPN app. It's a pain in my ass. But that's the reason why they did it, because that's another guy that everybody that talks about him is like, that dude is a killing machine. He doesn't fear anyone. And that's what we thought of, you know. We grew up with old Iron Mike, you know, like that. He was I think he has the most first round knockdowns in heavyweight history, like first round knockouts.
I think he has like the most knockouts in history. Does he? 44. He has. 44.
I don't know if he's got it in his career. I'm not sure unless you're talking like modern era, because you know there's dudes back then in the day that used to go, you know, they'd go to 100 rounds. You know, shit, they'd be fucking fighting for days.
But we'll get to that fight.
But I couldn't tell you.
Where the fuck were we now? Jesus Christ. But okay, let's try to catch up with everybody for a second. With the Vince
trying to take over.
Everything's been going on good with you. Did you have fun with the boys? Did y'all play well together? You know, Daddy wasn't home.
I seen you actually peek in a couple of times. I seen you pop up on the.
Well, I was like, Daddy, looking in on the cameras, you know, let me see what the kids are doing. Let me pop in on the cameras. Mm-hmm. They're behaving. Okay, we can go. Come here.
Get this like it got quiet in there. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. It was
cameras.
Good. It was just Chris Matthews not forgetting what the hell time it was. Like, or not remembering what time it was. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, you got an extra hour of sleep and you're still going to be late. What's going on? We all agreed on a certain time, and I know he's trying to
Right.
get used to the new time zone. That was the biggest thing. Him trying to get used to the new time zone. Talked a little bit about that, and him having to deal with snow, which was funny because I just thought that was hilarious. Cause I was like, yeah, I don't miss that
Cocaine,
shit.
hell of a drug.
Yeah, not that kind of snow. Not that kind of snow.
Womp, womp,
More
womp,
like
womp.
more like the Dumb and Dumber snow when they went up there. But yeah, he was saying he liked it, and he's just trying to figure out where to get shit and what to do. Like he showed us a little tour of his house, where he's sleeping on an air mattress, I believe, right now. He's waiting for all their shit to get there. I think their stuff didn't get there till like this week, which was crazy because I was like, oh. I think he said something like the 11th.
Yeah,
I
he was
like,
waiting on his furniture because Chris actually went live this week on his channel. I popped up in there and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Mike?" He was talking about.
I didn't see that he was live. I seen the video afterwards, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But I didn't get to. I don't have very many notifications on my phone. I used to have too many. I can't do that anymore. So, but yeah, that was pretty much it. But we had a good time. The boys had a good time. It was always fun, hanging out with them.
Yeah,
But it was different.
I just popped in just to see it from the other side of it. It wasn't like I was trying because I only stayed in there for like 3 minutes. I came in twice, like 3 minutes, and I was out. I just let y'all do your thing. I just want to see it from just me not being there and just looking at it and like, oh, cool, click. Boring fuckers.
Yeah. Phatty's the voyeur, guys. That's all it is. Phatty's the voyeur.
They're missing something in this
like
episode.
Hey, guys, watch. I'll be quiet in the corner. I'm just gonna watch.
That was the big. All the complaints I got for y'all episode. It was all the same one. That show needed Phatty. Where's Phatty?
That's funny.
Star.
I don't.
It's like having
I don't
Star
remember
Trek
seeing,
without
seeing one of those comments.
Oh well, I didn't look.
I'll be
I made
Mr.
sure
Spock. I'll run the show.
I made sure they were all like, you couldn't see, the public couldn't see them. I was like, oh, it'll hurt their feelings. Better not let them see it. Nah, but y'all
like,
did good.
Delete comment, hide comment.
I know y'all were
we had a good time.
I thought y'all were doing a top 5 list. Y'all didn't even wind up doing that. Y'all just went.
No, we didn't, because I asked about topics and nobody wanted a topic and nobody knew what top 5, and I wasn't gonna. They were gonna do some stupid wrestling fucking top 5, and I wasn't doing all that. I was thinking about doing top 5 Halloween candy.
They didn't want a topic. What?
What was that?
They didn't want a topic. It's like, wait, what? You're the boss. You'd be like,
no, they didn't have any. They didn't have any ideas. No, I'm the one that brought all the topics to them. They didn't really have anything that they wanted to talk about. One thing that I was going to try to do, just to throw it in there real fast, was just like a top 5 Halloween candy, because Halloween had just passed, so we were like, oh man, let's just do that. But it was like, nah, I got tired of Halloween. I ate too much candy already.
Well, apparently we're not hiring the finest. Anybody got any ideas for a pop culture show? No. I don't give a fuck. What's your top favorite Care Bears? Okay. There's a billion fucking things you can do. No one. I don't have an idea. What's your favorite fucking tennis shoes of all time? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to write them up.
Look at me,
man.
man.
I'm gonna have to write them up. That's unacceptable.
I asked for stuff where nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted to do anything. Everyone's like, I don't know.
But next week
nothing
we'll
about
be back.
Japanese anime.
Oh, you would
the whole crew.
You got Dirk all excited. Well, no, not Mike. Mike's gonna come back when he's settled in with his new job. I mean, I even told him, I was like, dude, don't worry about this shit. Get your shit together. But he's like, oh, I'm coming back. And me and him actually talk. He's excited than he ever was before. And he told me why it took me to fucking pretty much choke the fuck out of him to get him on. And when you finally said something, he's like, okay. Well, he told me why. It's like, I was like, all these years, that was the reason? I was doing all that work, you little fucking, why you? Looking like
Homer Simpson his ass.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Homer Simpson his ass like a motherfucker.
But next week, we're going to have our top favorite films. Which I mean by films is like, they got to be like Oscar nominated. I said documentaries are allowed. And what else did I say? That was, like independent films. Okay, too. but it's nothing like
Yeah, that was
your
weird.
top 5 favorite movies ain't it can't be like, I don't remember, like The Crow,
No, you had it. You said it was Oscar nominated films. So the top
Well,
5
no,
Oscar nominated. That's what you wrote in the chat, bro. I'm
no,
trying
I
to go.
did, but I wrote
Okay.
after that. If you go back and look after, I said, but like documentaries and because documentaries are sometimes Oscar nominated. So, and I think I said art, but yeah, like indie movies like Clerks are allowed.
Okay. But your biggest thing was you saying that it was I got the text, bro. It says Oscar nominated films. Then you try to go, oh, the artsy films too. But yeah, anything that's Oscar nominated could be artsy too. Documentaries are nominated all the time. There's a bunch of categories in the Oscars we don't ever get to see or hear about. Like nobody cares about art design and
Well, it
direction.
could be movies like I'm talking about movies like that. Like our top 5 movies, I don't think had any Oscar award-winning movies that I recall.
I don't know. I gotta go back and look at my list and see.
I mean,
Just
the closest one I remember I would have had would have been like Interview with the Vampire, but I don't think that thing won any Oscars or was it nominated. It may have had like some of them smaller awards. See, that would be a tough one.
yeah,
Could I put Interview with the Vampire with that? I don't know. I don't think I don't feel like it wouldn't run up against a like great Oscar winning movie.
No, I'm looking at my list. I don't see anything. So, all right.
Yeah, we'll make it like an Oscar night or something.
All right, that's what's up. Even though it's not Oscar night,
everybody's got to wear a tux.
Yeah, you out of here, Brian. Wear no fucking tux. I'm gonna have to order me a tuxedo shirt on Amazon.
I'll be giving my award speech. I need to protect my uterus.
Oh,
my body, my choice. Save the rainforest.
Hey, bro, we do need to save the rainforest, though, bro. For real, like, what's wrong with you? Like,
have my jet fueled up.
That is.
Well, we got to save the rainforest. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't see your electric jet flying nowhere, bitch.
Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. That was what I was saying. They get up there and do their and every fucking thing known to man. You got save the ants.
It's crazy. You know what's funny? They
all at the same time, their lawn people are killing ants. But go ahead.
Yeah. Did you know the funny thing about how many ants there are in the world? That if you put all the ants in the world and weighed them, they would weigh more than all the humans in the world.
I believe it.
Think about that. That's fucking nuts, bro. Because just imagine how many ants does it take to make a few hundred pounds just for say each person weighs $1.90 on average. Like what kind of how many ants do you have to make it 190 pounds? You know what I mean? Like, exactly. and there's so many ants and they still outweigh us. That's fucking nuts. Couldn't imagine if they were the actually alien race and they just been learning how to all our weaknesses by sneaking into our houses, and then one day they're gonna develop the form and they're gonna get huge like they used to be in the dinosaur age and take over the world.
Speaking of a dinosaur, we can segue into this.
Oh man!
Last night on Netflix,
if you could watch it on Netflix,
if you could watch it.
I had a few people that actually hit me up. Was like, bro, did you watch that fight? And I'm like, yeah, I actually watched the whole thing. I was able to watch it, even though it paused a couple of times.
We had one of the most anticipated fights or returns. I would say returns, if anything, in boxing history. The great Iron Mike Tyson, Gen X legend, was facing Logan Paul, influencer.
No.
Oh, Jake Paul.
There you go.
Yeah, influencer / boxer / content creator / energy drink blah blah blah. All that good shit.
Yes.
But still
super millennial.
But still ain't done nothing creative in his whole fucking life, apparently, or constructive. But well, let's talk about. They had some undercards, real good undercards.
The The
I didn't
first
watch that
fight
one.
undercard, I didn't really care for. The guy with all the tattoos and the braids. He was only like
Remember that one.
he was still a young fighter, and the guy and I think he was Brazilian, and then the
And
guy
it
from
and an influencer.
is that what he was too?
Dude, Easy's like, I bet you any money that guy's a fucking influencer. I'm like, dude, not everybody's an influencer. Sure enough, he was an influencer.
Yeah, because he was new to the fight game because he's only been
Yeah.
fighting for the last 3 years. And then the other guy that he was fighting against was a guy from India, um,
Yeah.
and he was super cocky and just like his hands down and dancing. He even grabbed him at one point. Did you see that part where he grabbed him at one point and put him in the
Yeah.
corner, started like air humping him, but he was
Yeah.
actually just dry humping him in the corner, which seemed kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit. Yeah, you could tell he was like really shit.
showboating.
No, inexperienced. The other fighter, the
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
Brazilian guy.
Yeah, he was definitely. You could definitely tell. Like it was like, oh, okay, this guy's not. He's not moving like a like. You could tell he's learning how to fight because he's only had. I think he had like only like a total of like 7 or 8 matches total to this point, and this other guy was like a lot more than that. Had years of experience. So, but that wasn't out of a great fight. So I don't really want to talk about that one. But the next fight, that was actually a pretty good fight. The Barrios against Ramos fight. That fight was, man.
There's going to be another one. He's going to get a rematch.
They should, man. Spoiler alert for anybody who's interested in those. But that fight became a literal equal split decision. One judge for one guy, one judge for the other guy. One judge tied them. Like, are you shitting me, bro? But it was a good fight. That was a good fight. And the other guy was small too, like compared to the champion guy Barrios. But that was a good fight. Like I thought that was probably the best fight out of all of them. I think it went. What did it go? 12 rounds.
Yeah, it went.
Yeah, it went the full 12 rounds too, and they were fucking whipping their ass like left and right.
And I was like, "Come on, knockout!" I wanted the Tyson fight to hurry up and up.
Me too. There, see, and then when I was watching it with Christy last night, and she was like, "I can't believe I'm staying up for this fucking fight. Like, she needs to just hurry up and like this." And then when all the fights were done, and they're like, and then in 30 minutes we'll have the Tyson Jake Paul. She's like, "Are you fucking kidding?" It's like it's 10:30 at night, and they're like, "Yeah, at 11 p.m. the fight will start." I'm like, "Are you shitting me, bro?" So it didn't even matter what happened before. All those fights could have ended really fast, and they would have just put a bunch of commercials and fill. Yeah, those two fights were the first fight was second fight was good, but the female fight, the women's bout for the champion with that girl Katie Taylor and the other girl Serrano. Holy shit! How'd you like that fight?
Them motherfuckers just beat the fuck out of each other, dude.
The good Serrano, her eye, like just to give y'all for the YouTube audience, you can see it. But if you don't remember, under her eyelid, under her eyebrow, right there is that part, and it was just flap hanging over. It was like a reverse eyelid. That she had gotten jacked up so bad from those headbutts from the Irish girl, Katie Taylor, I believe, who had 5 titles while she was sitting up there. Did you know that there was 5 titles up there?
Yeah.
I was like, and only one of them she was fighting for that night. And it was funny because I seen some stuff today that Serrano put out. She put on Twitter. I seen it on Instagram. Sports Center put it out. But she landed 107 more punches. And girl, Katie Taylor, the defending champion, had a point taken away for the headbutt because she kept on headbutting her. That's how she split her eye open in the first place. And she still lost 95-94 on the judges card, which is just I don't see.
They won a part 3. They setting up all those rematches.
Here's the thing: it doesn't even matter if it's a part 3. She's already lost to her twice now.
But they're gonna do it again. Because
like
they're gonna say this was it's the wrestling angle, bro. It was controversial. You know, I don't believe it. Fuck that. They're gonna do if they can make money off of it now, because all these people saw it, this fight now. Now people are gonna be interested wherever it's at. Because the next one's gonna be on. They're gonna get paid on Netflix, or they're gonna get a pay-per-view.
Hey, look, man. The fact that they jammed, I think when I was able to hear the attendance one time. over there in Jerry World at Dallas Cowboy Stadium, they jammed in 72,000 people
I thought it was
into
80.
that stadium. Hmm?
I thought it was 80. I heard 80.
No, what I heard was 72. If it could have been 80.
72, that's just the size of the dome.
No,
little-
because you don't have all that space on the ground where the field is.
Yeah, but that means they wasn't using something then. If it's on Jerry World's like fucking 90-something thousand, 100,000 now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Because the Superdome's only like 73. The Superdome holds 73,000 people. And that's without the floor.
Capacity at AT&T Stadium, 80,000.
Yeah, so they weren't using something. They still had more seats. I just don't know what they made it the higher part. I don't know. Or they had something certain parts cut off.
Probably. Well, they had that big ramp going from the one side to the ring. You seen that where Jake Paul, even when he showed up, and he rolled in on
Dude, I hated that because it took forever. Oh my God.
It was so
come on a golf cart or something.
And he comes in there in a lowrider, and then the announcer guy's like giving specs of the lowrider, like no joke, giving specs of it, the color of it.
Our great commentary team of Rosie Perez and Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. He was funny.
And Ronaldo.
Bob Ronaldo, you mean? Is that who it was? Was it Ronaldo? No, it wasn't Ronaldo. I can't remember who the guy was.
Dude, that dude was virtual signaling on every fucking thing they talked about. Did you notice that?
A little bit, yeah, but that's his job. His job was supposed to do that. That's what he was supposed to do.
I don't know. He was kind of getting out of hand with it, dude. It was like everything. I mean, it's like, yes, he's an activist for this. Oh, look at it. And, he's the first Mexican American. It's like, God. He's like, Jesus.
He has to point all that stuff out, bro. Some people are poor, can only listen. He has to paint a picture.
They even, like Jake Paul, like, they're for women's rights. It's like, okay, great. gotta post it.
Like, what happened there? What's going on? Huh?
I mean, do you realize where you're putting this and advertising it for what the audience you're trying to gain? Like, he's for women's rights, Jake Paul, and the
Mike Tyson,
the toxic masculinity guys gonna be like, fuck them. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look,
Mike Tyson. I watch the fight.
Mike Tyson went to jail for a few years for raping a woman or allegedly.
Kool-Aid?
Yeah, grape Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Be careful. Mike Tyson say, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Oh shit."
Nah. I don't think it was. I had my doubts on that one too.
Yeah, no. Which is funny, but yeah, but yeah, it was. Now we're gonna get to the fight. Other than the Netflix issues, which they were not ready for this many people to come and listen or watch this show. Like, they were not expecting it. Like, they thought the Tom Brady roast did good when it was live, but it wasn't this. This was a cultural phenomenon throughout decades. Anybody from 1980 and before, and then from 1980 and after. It's just it enveloped everybody. I think the only people that really aren't into it is like this little Gen Z and Gen Alpha, the kids that were born in the 2000s, 2010s. Like, that's about the only crew or the only like age group that wasn't too interested in seeing that.
I know Gen X we had our hearts invested in this one. It was like, just give us just one more.
Look, man, I've been telling everybody for weeks. I told you this. The only way Mike's gonna win is he's got to get it in the first couple of rounds. He's too old to go the distance, and they were only 2-minute rounds. They weren't even 3-minute rounds like regulation.
He didn't go at it in the first 2 rounds either. Speaking
of. The first two rounds, he actually was not bad. He was moving around. He was stalking them a little bit. But then after a while, he just stood in the middle of the ring and just was like moving side to side. And you can kind of see his legs, that he didn't have his legs. Like, you could tell he just didn't have his legs. And Jake Paul with that goddamn reach, he was getting him a couple times, man. He hit like almost 3 times as many punches. He threw 3 times as many punches than Mike did. Mike did not throw a lot of punches. Like, I don't know, man. That and then the whole Netflix freezing up like me on the fucking video. It's just, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, I told Easy, I was like, dude, you know, it'd be awesome if, like, when Mike's entrance hits, the arena goes black, and all you hear is that bell from Punch Out, ding, 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 and then next thing you see the picture of Mike, like how the game start off. You know, Mike Tyson is awaiting your challenge, and next thing you see the glove punching through the Punch Out. Then Mike comes out to the Jazzy Jeff, dun, 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 you know, I think I could beat Mike Tyson. Dun, 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 dun,
Here's the thing: they would have had to buy so many copyrights to try to pull something like that off.
Netflix would have did it.
Yeah, but they didn't want to pay that money. They already paid enough money for Jerry World just to get it together to be there.
Dude, they paid for Rosie Perez to commentate.
Rosie Perez has been in the fight game though. She's like, that's an actual thing that she does.
Really?
Like, there's a couple of there's a couple of podcasts that I listen to, and when they're talking about a big fight, they'll bring her in and like they'll call her or Zoom her or whatever. But no, she's been like a fight person ever since. Like, she's even when she was acting, she always like boxed. She grew up in New York. She grew up around guys like this.
I think she looks better now.
She does look good. She looks great.
I didn't like her back then. She was just too skinny, you know. It's like,
well, she was much younger. She was.
I was never into little skinny twig bitches, you know, even if they were cute. And it's like, you look like a young boy, you know. You don't impress me.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
You look like a young boy in drag. I'm good.
But yeah, no, did you see too that Cedric Entertainer was there too at the beginning?
Yeah,
like
that's not Cedric the Entertainer. What the fuck? Who gives a fuck about Cedric the Entertainer?
He's got a show on Paramount. It's called The Neighborhood.
They should have had Joe Rogan now commentating.
No, Netflix not gonna put Joe Rogan on. What's wrong with you? Why would they do that? He's UFC. He's not.
But that was like
Jake
a
Paul.
Special event, you know.
Yeah,
so
but he's not.
like
it's not a boxing event. He only does the UFC now. He doesn't really do any boxing events. He might be there as a guest or like in the crowd somewhere. But he's not. That's not his thing. He doesn't call those things. You get this week. Get Cedric the Entertainer and Roy Jones Jr. for. That's what you do.
Dude, I really thought DT was gonna walk out last night. I really did. I told that to Ease. I'm like, why do I have a feeling DT's gonna walk out? You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Who?
The Trumpster.
Oh no, he wasn't coming.
I thought for sure. I don't know, but never know because him and Tyson are friends, and Tyson fought in Trump Plaza awfully a lot back in the day.
Yeah, well, that was back then. But
I wonder if he's gonna show up there tonight too.
I don't think he's gonna. Tonight was more likely than anything because it's UFC, and I believe is it in Vegas where the UFC is tonight? I don't know if it's. I don't think it's one of the Saudi Arabia ones.
I'm invited to go watch it. I don't know. I doubt it. I think I'll just sit home and edit this video, and my loan and.
Oh no, it's actually at MSG, so he could show up there.
Oh, the Garden, yeah,
MSG, Madison Square Garden. Yep, Jones versus Miocic. Yep, UFC 309. I was right. It was 309. See, I thought it was because I keep on seeing all these goddamn alerts, man. Fucking Facebook, Instagram fucking knows my algorithm. I'm like, I don't even watch these things. I only see like the highlights and see who wins. That's it. That's all I watch. I'm not trying to watch this shit live. Shit, I wish I was watching LSU live right now. They're fucking barely winning they're not even winning a tie against Florida. Piece of shit. What the hell? But yeah, bro. But it's been a weird couple of weeks leading up to this Tyson fight. Because before that, I'm not sure if there's anything else in the news other than Halloween. Did anything else happen since then? Not sure. I don't remember.
Some other things.
There was a couple of days that I was fogged my memory. I don't remember.
Well, the Red One movie came out. Not hearing good things so far.
I know, man. I thought it would have been maybe should they have done it something closer to Christmas, or like do it like after Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I got to see the movie to
I've seen a bunch
I
of the
want to.
previews.
I want to see it myself before I
It
really
looks
judge
funny.
it. It looks funny, but I guess what they were saying, like how they said they don't see themselves watching a movie they can see every year. I can get that. I mean, but I got to see it first before I really judge it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that are gonna.
I always thought The Rock was better in more comedy roles than he ever was like in action roles. Now, granted, he does have some good roles, but I think he's just a better like a comedic version of actor because he has that personality.
Charisma. He got that riz, as the kids
Yeah.
would
Well,
say.
he's that big, intimidating looking dude, but he could be funny, and he's got the charisma to do it. It's not like like musclehead goofy.
Yeah.
Rock actually has charisma. That's why I like his earlier movies, the Disney movies with like the Tooth Fairy and
The
shit
Tooth
like
Fairy,
that.
yeah.
I love that
He
movie.
was
The
he
Game
was a
Plan,
hockey
that was
player.
good.
The Game Plan, I remember that one too. Yeah, it was funny.
I love those movies.
Oh well, he's coming out too with another one, the Moana 2 or whatever.
I don't
He's
care
back in
about
that. I haven't had any kids. I know my granddaughter likes Moana. That's about it. I haven't had to been stuck in front of a TV for hours watching the same one over and over again. I had enough of those movies in my younger days when I was raising them kids. Oh, but did you know what? You know what movie is also that's coming out? Or I think I sent it to you guys. That Predator. It's supposed to be an anime, I think.
Oh, I had to check that out.
Yeah, put it in the group chat. Let's see.
A Predator anime, huh?
I think. Well, I don't know if it was Predator anime, but it was animated Predator. Yeah, Predator Badlands has reported rat filming in New Zealand. Yeah, let me see.
That sounds like the new movie coming out. Not
Yeah, it is. It's actually a new movie. I was confusing it with something else on anime. But yeah, Predator Badlands 11/7/25.
I don't
So
know,
they
man. I
actually.
think these movies run their course, dude. I think they're beating a dead horse at this.
Oh well, here's the synopsis of it, so you can figure out where it goes. Badlands follows 2022's Prey, which was a hit.
Jesus, no, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
and then it's a new setting of the story 300 years ago. Okay, so let's see where this one's at. Yeah, it doesn't. That's all it says. These motherfuckers. It's supposed to be set in the near future, possibly.
Well, we all know no matter what, whoever fights them, they're gonna die. We know that. It has to happen because they've already put that piece in place at the end of the Prey with the gun.
Yeah.
Because one of those predators are going to end up with that gun, and that's the gun that gets given to Danny Glover.
Yeah.
So something, I mean, yes, let's watch the movie where the tribe or whoever has the gun now gets slaughtered.
Well, yeah, because it's supposed to be pirates and samurai in this one. That was the thing. That was about Badlands.
So the gun has been.
The gun, I think, is a pirate gun. I think it's a pirate, like a flintlock pistol.
No, I know that, but so it's going to take place after Prey. So
Yeah,
the
after Prey,
girl
so
has to lose the gun, or someone defeated her for it.
who knows?
Huh?
I don't know.
That would make sense.
I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that that they said that there's supposed to be samurai and pirates in this, and I would love to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love to see the Predator against the samurai.
Well,
Like,
it's almost happened already. It kind of happened in Predators.
No, that wasn't
The Japanese swordsman guy.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't. It's not the same.
They
Like, it's
wind
a
up
different
killing
thing
each
if
other,
it's
some shit.
if it's like based in, like, the 1400 feudal Japan, where there actually is, lords and
Well,
and
that
they
means
have their
they'd be, well,
samurai.
yeah, but how the fuck? That means they'd be going back.
Who knows, man? The Predators are fucking, got all kinds of technology.
Prey took place in the 1700s, and you said it's a direct sequel. Well, I wonder. Well, they didn't say direct. Well, it take place after the events. It said
They say that, but who knows how actually accurate
so.
that
Yeah,
is. Like,
and samurais were way before 17 whatever in the 1700s,
no,
and the
not necessarily.
pirates were before that.
No, but they're
Pirates have been
during
around
that.
that. Now, Pirates, I mean, yeah, okay, Pirates, but the Samurai, I think it goes back further. I mean, further than that. I don't know. Fuck it. They fucked it all up anyway. You know, they could have, they actually had a good fucking thing to play off on Predators, but they fucked that up.
Yeah.
I thought Predators was a decent movie. I thought it kind of lacklustered. I think they kind of the thing Predators to me it kind of built up, then it just kind of came to a quick ending.
Yeah.
Like
It crashed very quickly.
Yes, it did, and it was like, oh, great, that was fun.
Yeah. See, no, look, it could be around the same period because
But it was passable.
they said 1868 marked the beginning of the end for the samurai. So they were still going into the mid, 17th or 19th century. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. So as far back as 18.
Wait for the movie that way it was a predator that killed Hitler. And he had his head. That's the head you see in the ship in part 2. It's Hitler's head.
So you can't see his mustache. That's all. It's because his hair. His hair comes off. Got his little hand in the corner like this.
They're gonna make a movie where they're gonna say a predator was the reason why this person died or some shit. Watch.
Nah, it's because it was.
What happened to the headless horseman in Sleepy Hollow? It was power.
That's why.
Well,
the white power.
Well, the headless horseman was a white guy, so I don't think it would have been that.
You don't know. Maybe. But yeah, bro. But
now,
I
if you would
remember
have said like
that.
Candyman, okay.
Oh man,
rest in peace, Tony Todd too, man.
Man,
We haven't been
yeah, I
on
wanted
for
to
that.
talk about that too, bro. I seen that little picture that I showed. It was Leatherface, Freddy, Jason. They're like standing around like his grave, and like everybody with their head down. I was like, oh man, Candyman gone. He was a late one for us as far as
Tony Todd is. I even though he was Candyman, he was just in so much shit. You were like, yeah, he was just so much more than Candyman to me. I don't look at him as just Candyman. He's just in so much shit that he was in. It's like
he was in remember Final Destination, the first one. He was the mortuary guy, and he was talking to the kids and telling them about death. I just seen a scene for it the other day. That's the only reason why I know.
He was in the remake of Night of the Living Dead, my favorite version.
Yeah.
He was your boy. That's where I really learned about Tony Todd. Even though you look back, he was in fucking Platoon.
He was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
He was in a lot of shit. And then he was in Lean on Me with Morgan Freeman. He was just one of the security guards. That's all. That's one of the main ones.
Yep.
But Night of the Living Dead was his big time breakout role. And then you started Candyman.
Candyman was so good, bro.
I
loved Candyman because it was all these other places that were in scary movies were these generic, I hate to say it, Caucasian-filled neighborhoods where they did something fucked up to some kid, and that kid or person came back to fucking haunt them. Candyman was based in the fucking projects in Chicago. And I was like, I understand that because I live but 2 miles away from where those projects are.
And it took place in the South. The death. Is that amazing?
So, but yeah.
Candyman does come back to the South in what, part 2 or 3?
I think something like that, yeah.
Candyman
was in Cabrini Green, which is, they had to tear those projects down. And it's now some fucking, who knows what it is now, some high-rise yuppie place where a bunch of hipsters fucking live now. But yeah, Cabrini Green is by far was the worst, I think, projects ever in the United States. Like the death and
they filmed a movie there.
Mm-hmm.
It was
because when you would see those projects and those buildings and how fucked up some of those places were, people were like, "Man, that's not even real." I'm like, "No, that's real." It's like, it looks like it's a rundown building. No. People live here. The elevators don't work no more. So you got to walk up 14 flights of stairs. Can you imagine that shit, bro? Walking up fucking 14 flights of stairs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, motherfuckers live there, bro. There were so many times that there was the cabbie strike. I remember when I was a kid, there was a cabbie strike. They weren't going to the projects no more every time they went to any projects, as soon as they turned on their light saying that they were for hire, after they dropped somebody off, somebody in one of the buildings on that block would fucking shoot out the light. And in doing so, sometimes the driver would get shot and die. And I think that happened one time. Somebody got shot and died, and they said, nope, we're not doing it no more. Cops wouldn't even go there. You call the police, something would happen. They're like, oh, well, we'll figure it out later.
That sounded like New Orleans at one time.
It was like that for at one time. Like now it's just shootings everywhere. So like even if the cops got there or the cops were there, it wouldn't have mattered anything. Wouldn't have done shit. It wouldn't have stopped anything from happening. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, they tore down all the projects after, especially after Katrina. Katrina fucking sealed the deal for projects.
Dude, there's still like, you know, those neighborhoods over there in Kenner between David and Williams. All those houses right there off of West Esplanade, and then all of a sudden, it's all those plazas. You even go to Kenner? You don't even go to Kenner, do you?
Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But there used to be buildings there. I remember when I first moved here.
Oh, you talking about that was the Spanish hood.
Yeah, and then all those buildings are all gone now, and now they're building it. They got a car dealership. They got a big plaza. They're making another big plaza over there. I'm like, are you fucking? I'm like, even when I first moved here, I was like, oh shit, what's that? I'm like, what's up with those apartment buildings? Like, oh, they got fucked over in Katrina. I'm
white people like, adios, amigos.
Andale.
We put shops and centers. We making sure y'all not coming back. Can't rebuild places no more. Oh no, dude, I used to go up in there. We knew people that used to sell some pharmaceuticals back in the day. So yeah,
pharmaceutical sales reps. That's awesome.
It was cool, bro. It was like it's
like entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it wasn't like going to a fucking Spanish hood in the fucking LA. You know, what's this white guy doing here? It's like, no, it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, no, it's a little different down here in this city.
They'd be like, yo, smoke, yo, fatty. I'd be like, what's up, Holmes? The Spanish would come out of me. You know, I feel I'm with my people.
What's up, Junebug? There's always a Junebug. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, bro, Candyman, Tony Todd, bro, we'll miss him. That sucks, man. He was one of the, like, some people now are talking about with have you ever seen any of these new ones, the Terrifier with Art the Clown?
I heard they're fucking phenomenal, but I'm not a horror guy. But go ahead.
Well, here's the thing: I've never watched any of them either. The most information I get out of those is by the little reels and clips. They come through, you know, with the ads and whatnot, through my phone on my little algorithm of whatever I'm watching on Instagram or like YouTube. I get a bunch of them. I've seen one of them for 10 seconds, so now they're going to show me more. You know, it's like, oh, you're looking at it. Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, because Spitball Media, they adore those movies, and I mean, I hear about it through them, but it's not my type. It's not my cup of tea. Really, it never had, fucking bloody horror has really never been my.
Yeah, no, and it was crazy too, because that's why I asked. I remember, I think I asked Chris Matthews about it, talking about how where did he come from? Like, what is he? He's like, oh, he's just a demon that came from wherever. Because I was like, everybody has an origin story. Like, we know how Candyman explains how he became Candyman. You know, we all know what happened to Jason. Why did he become Jason? I know why. Because they did this to him as a kid. Freddy got attacked by all the people in the neighborhood and they killed him. I was like, everybody has an origin story. I was like, so where did he come from? He's like, oh, he's just evil. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Just make it real easy. Like, some people try to say Jigsaw was like that. Like, no, Jigsaw was just a deranged person. Like, that was just, but I don't care about his origin story. So, because he wasn't as hands-on. He'd build machines and shit. That's different. Like, these other guys were hands-on. Like, Freddy was hands-on. I'm gonna fuck with you and I'm gonna talk shit, make fucked up jokes. Jason would have said a word. That's terrifying. Leatherface is chasing after you with a fucking chainsaw. What? Come on, what are you doing? Like, that's
Leatherface was all about the family. He was about his family.
Yeah, him and his inbred ass fucking family. Inbred like a motherfucker. Those people.
I love that movie.
The
original, of course.
Yeah, those fucking movies are crazy. Those original ones, and the gore is different. That doesn't feel. It looks real. Like, even though it's fake, but it looks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Because less is more. Like Texas Chainsaw, you didn't see a lot of blood, but you didn't have to. Like when he put her on the hook, you didn't see blood just dripping. Or like when he puts her on the hook and he just starts chainsawing the dude, but you don't see anything. You just see in her reaction, maybe some blood squirting on her, but it's just the thought of what he's doing to that poor guy with a chainsaw is worse than actually seeing it.
Sometimes, and sometimes it's really bad.
Then, but that's why I was never a fan of the Saw movies, bro, because it kind of takes your perspective out of it. Because it's just like, oh, great, I'm just gonna watch someone just get mutilated. Yeah, great, fantastic. That's why you go and see Saw movies, just to watch people get mutilated. Let's be honest. It's not like you're going into a Saw movie. Well, we want you to figure out the puzzle. No, you go and watch people get mutilated in different fucking ways. You sick and demented perverts.
Yeah, they're not going to figure out the puzzle. They don't know what just happened. They
First movie was good. It was different, new, fine, get it. You get we're up to 10.
Is that how many they got?
Yeah, it's like what is the point of this now? Why are you going to see these movies?
I didn't realize they had that many.
It's like,
yeah, I know Terrifier is just, he's funny though. He is funny though. Art the Clown. Then it's like showing, I'm watching clips where he's actually hallucinating that he thinks he sees like a little girl. It's also like a demon like him, but the little girl's actually not there. He can only see her because like there's a part where it shows him like talking to a little girl or like playing patty cake. And guess what? There's a security guard that like walks by and sees this crazy fucking looking person playing patty cake with nothing. There's nothing there. So it's like, oh great. So I got a devil demon clown that is hallucinating. Oh, this is gonna be great. And he doesn't talk either. He doesn't make any faces. He does the whole like mime thing where he just with this fucking bloody crazy looking teeth.
I've heard like I said, Spitball Media, they envy that fucking movie.
That's what's up, man. I guess to each his own.
Well, I was going to say was, if you go and see a Jason Freddy movie or Leatherface or Michael Myers, there's always one thing that's always guaranteed. People are going to fucking die. So you're not going to a movie where you know people are not going to die.
Yeah, they're all going to die. Everybody's going to die.
It's almost a guarantee. You can make a bet on it and win money, I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody's going to die. They're all going to die. And if you get lucky, one person lives.
Yeah, it's well, like someone always, that's probably another guarantee. Someone always usually lives.
Yeah, one person. Tell the story. Like they used to do to the people back in the day. Slaughter their whole fucking village and leave one person alive. Tell the next village, this is what happens when you don't listen.
Mickey and Mallory Knox.
Robert Downey Jr. shot his ear off. That was crazy. That was a fucking nutty movie, bro.
I'm Wayne Gale. And I'm on Route 666, the deadly tale of Mickey and Mallory Knox.
You sitting there with that broke ass fucking camera. That shit was funny.
The prison scene. That was a great fucking scene.
That was a great movie, bro. It's
changed my life. I mean, the way they put it together, I mean, it was all people who were fucking like the top of their game at that time. Oliver Stone directing.
Tommy Lee Jones as the warden, right? Wasn't he the warden?
Tommy Lee Jones, Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, put this soundtrack together, and
that soundtrack is awesome,
dude. I don't know if you ever owned it, but it's fucking sick.
No, I remember listening to it a lot because we would, be in my boy's basement, get fucking, high, and we'd listen to it.
Yeah, and because they would have the movie clips in between, like the songs and shit, and that's what made it even better. And I heard the soundtrack before I saw the movie, and some of the shit was like, what the fuck's going on?
You're like, what? Like, this is, and then now you associate that with that. You associate the song that with the movie lyric or the movie. You're like, oh, shit. That's fucking weird. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, bro. But what else has been going on in the last couple of weeks? Anything else?
No, not really. Well, I'm not going to talk about it. I had something happen, which we're not going to talk about. One day I will. We're going to talk about it. Something very
personal
bad.
To you.
Yeah, it's very personal to me. Yes, I couldn't find the word.
Yeah, just thoughts and prayers out there, everybody. Oh, and also, because we haven't said it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit the buttons down there. Help us out.
Yes,
as we're going to something sad.
No, we're not going to nothing sad. No. We're gonna. I'll talk about it. Because in January I plan on doing the single thing, just talking to the camera. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it maybe like once a week or something like that, just to see how it works out. Fuck it.
That's what's up.
What else we got? Got
Oh,
Christmas coming up.
Thanksgiving before then, bro. Jesus, why'd everybody be forgetting about Thanksgiving?
No, I don't forget about Thanksgiving, but
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
because
this
I
year?
just wanted Christmas to get here because we're off for a week, Gary. That's all. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just want the
I'm gonna
week
be off
off.
Thanksgiving too, bro. I already
I don't
put
give a
my
fuck about
request in. I already put my request in. I'm not gonna be here for Thanksgiving. Well, I'll be here. I just won't be at work. I'll have that week off to
I'm
myself.
gonna try it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my what's called day done so I don't have to work the next day. I'll work Saturday. I just don't want to work Friday.
Yeah, I know
I
what you
hate
mean. I hate
I hate
working
working.
either one of those days, honestly.
Yeah, I hate working the day after Thanksgiving. I always did. And it's like I never had a day after in like over 20 something years. I just one day after Thanksgiving off.
Well, this is the first time I've ever had the week of Thanksgiving off. I think the last time I had the week of Thanksgiving off was like the mid 2000s, like the 2010, 2000.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually before then. Yeah, the early 2000s.
Yeah, early, well, when
That
I
was the
went to
last time.
sports
So over almost 20 years ago was the last time I had a Thanksgiving off.
that Friday, not the Thanksgiving off, Friday off, you mean, right?
Yeah, no, both like
Yeah.
well that week or anything like any part of that week at all, other than the day of Thanksgiving. Yeah, because I've worked retail my whole life, so I've
Yeah.
always had it off. And I think only one time is because I requested off enough a time in advance because I was leaving. I was actually going somewhere else. Like I was actually going on a trip for Thanksgiving, like to go see my
18 years for me since I've had a thing like the day after Thanksgiving off. It's 18 years. Because once I went to retail, it was fucking over.
Yeah.
Especially when I was working with Easy, I was opening up the store every Black Friday. that was a guarantee.
Black Friday was definitely a different thing than what it is now. It's not the same as it was before.
Actually, it wasn't even bad back then. This is like before it went even stupid. So then we got to the stupid. Then now it looks like we're going back to normal, where they're not trying to kill people.
Well, yeah, and also a lot of the retailers are doing the thing where they're actually going back to opening just early on Friday versus let's go to open early for Black Friday at Thursday at 9 p.m.
Midnight Madness.
Yeah, and all kinds of stupid shit. And it's like,
Yeah,
man,
trust me, I did it one year, in my last year. And that was the year I was running my own fucking store and I didn't have barely any employees. So I had to go in for 11:30 Thanksgiving night. This is the Esplanade Mall. And I didn't get off till 12:30 the next afternoon.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Red Bulls galore.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I never got into Red Bull, bro. I never got into energy drinks.
Dude,
I don't drink
so
coffee.
busy. I think I was getting robbed half my shit. I was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
I don't even care.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
Like, this is actually not my store.
This company fucking fucked me to begin with, and now the malls fucked me with this. I didn't have the staff to do it.
That's the fucked up part. You didn't even have a staff for it.
I had staff, but I couldn't. Not the ones that could work Thanksgiving fucking night to the next morning. My earliest was person that came in was one of the girls. She came in for 4:30. So I was by myself from 12 to 4:30, but I ain't give a fuck. If I was busy, because I sold shoes at that fucking store too.
Oh yeah, you can't let the
yeah, dude. So yeah, it's like, dude, I was like fucking trying to go get shoes, ring up people, and that's why I think people were stealing shit. And I was like, fuck it, I don't care. Let them steal shit. Save me the fucking time from ringing up. I didn't care, dude. That's when they
like karma will get you. I'm not worried about it.
That's when I was that company had me going crazy when I didn't even have a key holder or assistant manager. I was running the store by myself with no fucking like manager help.
That's nuts.
And I did that shit for almost a month and a half, bro. And the worst time it came was during the Christmas holidays, during those mall hours.
Yeah, that's the worst. So what's up, bro? So what are you doing this year for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I cook here.
I wasn't sure if you were doing something, or you're going somewhere, or you're doing anything, or
no. I cook here. Me and Brandy, and I usually if something like Teppan, I'll bring Teppan come over. And shout out to Teppan, and he suffered his third heart attack.
Jesus Christ, man! I didn't think you were gonna shout him out like that.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my friend that almost died. What's up, baby?
Motherfucker just put some duct tape on. He's like, fuck it, I gotta get back to work.
I need a new valve. Give me some PVC and some duct.
Good for you, Tepin.
Oh, he's still kicking. That's good.
Nah. Hopefully he's motivated to get healthy. Doubt it, but go for it, brother. You got this.
You're so fucked up. You're like, doubt it.
Tepin's like his old man, dude. He's a fucking hardhead. He'll tell you that too.
Oh, no, I know. I've been around
if
him
you
long
knew
enough.
his dad, bro, if you knew his dad, dude, you'd be like, yeah, I can see where Tepin gets it from.
Yeah, see, I never met his dad. I've only met him.
Oh, I did. Trust me.
I think does he have a brother?
Yeah.
I think I met his brother once,
Albert.
randomly at like one of the work parties back in the day.
Possibly.
Yeah. I think, and he wasn't there for very long. Tepin ended up staying there for whatever.
Oh, yeah,
for
Tepin was there a couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like his brother, like when his brother came with him one year.
Oh,
Where it was. I think it might have been one. Was he? He was still with us when we were at Andrea's, right? When we were going to Andrea's.
yeah, but I don't think his brother would have been there.
No, I don't think so either. But I think it was like a year after that. Last year at Andrea's, I think is the last time. I think is when I seen him or met him. I didn't even know that he even had a brother. I had no idea. But it is what it is. But
his older brother Albert.
Yeah. So what else happened? Something else happened over the last couple of weeks. I think it only happened in the United States.
And what could that be?
I don't know, man.
It happened on a Tuesday. I knew that.
Yeah, Tuesday. Okay. Well, I play basketball on Tuesday. I didn't play basketball that one Tuesday. Oh, that's right. The Antichrist was voted into office. All right, there you go.
Hail Satan.
According to some people, like I hear so many of those things. I'm just like, man. But yeah, we never got a chance to talk about that. That was something that we wanted to talk about. We don't usually get into political discussions.
Which we're not.
We're not, and we're actually not getting into it. I was just making a joke because that's what everybody was saying. But everybody knew that this was kind of the outcome. I've been dreading it.
Not the Democrats.
No, they were clueless,
they didn't expect this outcome.
they're like your 97-year-old grandma with dementia. They forget who you are. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah, honestly, I think they knew it was coming. They were just like, come on, just
let us get the popular vote. If we get the popular vote, we can pull up some bullshit and be like, hey. But no, man, they didn't have enough time. Joe needed to pull out a lot earlier. I think somebody said that she only had 100 days.
I don't believe that bullshit. No,
I kind of do
definitely.
because
she ran a bad campaign, for 4 years. Dude. She ran a very bad. If any, you don't even have to be.
Days, bro.
No.
Because if she had longer, she would have did better.
No. Because remember when she first came out, she was like, above him in the polls. It's when she started, like the campaign started kicking in. It was like almost everything started becoming like head shaking. Like, oh. And dude,
we all know what it was.
This all become a meme, dog. This has become a meme from her. As I was raised in a middle class family. Everything that's like a thing now. Somebody asks you a question. Well, I was raised in a middle class family.
No,
that was the answer to everything.
Look, bro, this is what did it. We've talked about it on the show. When they tried to snipe DT and they missed.
Oh, that was part of it.
That was it, bro. That was it, bro. He got so much street cred. He's like, they can't take me out.
Dude, if they looked at what he did and they tried to do that, they probably would have had a better chance. Because look at the McDonald's thing. The dude's like, okay. So no, that was fucking funny, dude.
That was so dumb. And the worst part about that McDonald's, that actual McDonald's had just gotten closed down.
No, they had some violations.
Yeah, and they had it closed down because they had
every restaurant has violations.
This one was closed down, and they were actually having to do like a hazardous control, like to fucking clean it because it was so dirty because of the violation. I know it had violations, but that's why they closed it. So then they opened it up for this fucking photo shoot.
For fucking do with that.
Man, no some fries, bitch.
Can we give some to the fake news? He even said that.
That was so. You know what I wanted to see? I wanted to see one of those videos where somebody rolls through the drive-thru and they throw their fucking shake at him, like when they throw the shake at the fucking cashier and then drive off. That's what I wanted to see.
They'd be full of bullet holes.
Secret Service would have killed the fuck out of them, bro. But it would have been hilarious.
You become a fountain.
Be like, hey y'all, my name's MaximusG420. And this
Yeah,
is
right.
jackass.
Yeah, but dude, Trump's just, dude, you can't do nothing. The man has a shield around him because you would throw the shake at him and he'd be like, I got it. And just grab the cup and be like, thank you.
Neo Matrix it.
Come on, man. Y'all tried this before. Give
He'll
it
take
up.
a sip. He's gonna take a sip out of the shake and then throw it back at them, all in one motion.
You call the supporters garbage. The man goes, gets a garbage truck. And he's in a garbage truck. He's
in the back of a garbage truck waving. Oh my
dude,
God.
that's how he won, bro. People like that. It's fucking funny, dude. It's fucking great.
But that's not a way to run the country, bro. Come on now.
But he's a serious person. He really is. But hey, if they're gonna say stupid shit, he's gonna go, okay, let's do it.
You know what this is, bro? This is giving a toddler a gun and being like, here, go play with it.
Man. He's already ran the country. Oh yeah, that you're right. When they gave a fucking elderly man a gun and like, be careful, Grandpa.
Hey,
okay.
You're talking about elderly man. Who do you think is in there right now? Elderly man.
That's
He's
what I'm
fucking
talking about.
79
They
years
gave
old,
him a
bro.
loaded gun, and look what happened. He
Look at that man that's in there now. Okay, we gave it another one. We just did it again.
No,
back
come
to back
on,
to
man.
back.
Yeah, dude, you come on, man. You have media fucking this man's on stage having him like, oh, look at him. He's standing there. Look at him. He's the Joe Biden we all know. The man's like, what?
Hey,
what?
bro, when they did a fucking thing, when they're yelling at each other, talking about, I bet you I can play better golf than you. What the fuck kind of privileged white man shit is going on here? What the fuck was that? That thing blew my
Trump
fucking mind.
Trump, though, bro. He's like, I've won 2 club championships, not the seniors. And look how I hit the ball. It was beautiful. And Joe's just like, I have a handicap. Joe, you're fucking lying. Shut the fuck up.
They were so ridiculous, bro.
He's just come on. He's funny, bro.
But look, bro. But look. I can't get mad. Like he won the election. You know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
But okay, let's go back to that because I think and it has shit. What we do on this show has a lot to do with it too. Like with the people are tired of the wokeness shit. And that people's like, oh, that had nothing to bullshit.
Well, that had a lot to do with it. But the Democrats have been doing this shit for years now, and it's just getting tiring.
And like I tried to tell I'm like, dude, you got more people jumping from Democrat to Republican. Not necessarily that they're becoming Republicans. They're just voting with the Republicans' stances on shit. And I'm like, you're not seeing it coming the other way. You're seeing it going one way. So what the fuck is going on? And now, like, a lot of them are trying to say, like, what is going on? What the fuck? Why are you losing all these fucking voters now? And it's like the wokeness shit had a lot to do with it. I mean, because people don't believe boys should be playing girls in fucking sports. And I agree. You want to dress up like a girl? That's fine. Do what you want to do. It's a free country. But let's live in reality here. Okay? That's fair. You know, we'll accept you, but we all have to live in reality. You know? I mean, because like there was like one thing was a couple months ago, and a guy in Planet Fitness, and he's in the women's locker room, and he's sitting there shaving his face. This is a bald head dude. It's like, come on, guys, let's live in fucking reality.
No, I identify as a tree. I should have the government take care of me. I'm a tree.
I used to be on Twitter. I was like, or when I still have my Twitter account, but when I used to be more active, I had my pronouns in there. I had studying God. That's how I felt. Is that fair? That's fair, right?
Makes no sense to me.
Well, that's how I feel. That's all that matters.
Hey, look, how you feel is how you feel, bro. I can't tell you how to feel. That's for sure.
Hey, it's Lord. Okay, Lord.
Stud.
Well, that's for the ladies. But they could call me God later on.
Oh my God. Oh, there it is. But yeah, bro. But it is what it is. Look, man, this was inevitable.
Everything's gonna be all right. Everybody calm down.
This is like Thanos. It was just gonna happen.
Like prices are gonna go down, guys. Calm down.
You think that? You think that?
They will.
You keep on forgetting that the president doesn't control fucking that. Like, you know that, right?
but he does control one major thing that will help. I promise you.
What is he control?
He's going to open the oil back up, and that's going to help.
Oh yeah, so we don't
The
have to
cheaper the gas, the cheaper the deliveries, the cheaper prices are going to go down. It's just going to be a fucking.
Here's the thing, though.
Thing.
What's the flaw in your idea is that you think that these corporations and these monopolies are going to bring their prices down when they don't have to, because they've already proven that us as the monkey are going to take the cheese regardless if the cheese costs more than
that's what y'all not looking at. See, I keep trying to tell people you're not looking at it a certain way. You're looking at it at
a corporate business greed way.
But you're not looking at their costs also. They got to pay costs to whoever they're getting their oil from.
And they're just going to make more money. They're just going to make more money, bro.
Because if their costs are higher, I mean, yes, the costs are going to come falling back on us, but yet they're still paying a high. They're not making as much as you think.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Stop fooling yourself, bro. Stop fooling yourself with this. These corporations are good people. They don't give a shit about you, bro.
But the problem is inflation. But their money. Okay, yes, they can have $4 billion, but if inflation's fucking too high, the money's worthless.
I'm telling you right now, it does not matter what prices you think are going to go down. These businesses are not going to drop their prices. Nothing is going back down lower than what it was, other than gasoline. And it is a big avenue of revenue for them, and also it is a high cost because you got to have pay for these trucks and this and that, and for shipping and blah blah blah. Like, I get it, you have to use fuel for all of that stuff because electric cars, electric things aren't going to work for everything. But the thing is that the corporations have already made this money. They're going to keep on making this money. They don't want their bonuses to get smaller. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You know better than that, bro. This is capitalism, baby. Make as much money as can as quickly as you can, and keep on doing it, baby.
But the problem is, that's what I'm keep trying to say. But you're not looking at their cost of what they're paying for shit.
If their costs go down,
higher costs, their profits is getting cut into.
No, it's not, because they'll find it somewhere else. Just like if you go and look at stuff, how big stuff. Look, candy bars. Let's just look at that. Remember what a king size candy bar used to cost? King size candy bar used to cost $1. Now you know how much they cost? Almost $3. And it's smaller candy. It's a smaller king size. So not only are we paying 3 times as much, and we're getting less product than what we used to get. And they do that with everything. It's just how it is, bro. Like, you're going to get this bag of chips, and all of a sudden this bag of chips that used to be 75% full is only 65% full. That may not seem like a lot, but over the long haul, they're making more money. And none of their other costs are going up. And if they do go up, then they just raise the price of the smaller product that you got. That's just how it is, bro. It's capitalism.
Then they raise it up too much, then no one's gonna buy it.
Go ahead. Did anybody stop going to get groceries?
Well, people buying less,
but they're still buying them.
Barely.
No, they're still buying them. I drive by a Walmart right now; it's still full. I drive by Winn-Dixie right now; it's still full. It doesn't matter, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We can see
we're in the rat race, and it's just ain't nothing gonna get better.
We can say, I believe differently. I'm very optimistic about everything.
I'm realistic about it. You're an optimist. I'm a realist. I see what I see, and what they say. Believe when people tell you who they are. These corporations and these companies told us who they are thousands of times over. This is no different than any other time. That's why I just said it doesn't matter who the president is. And you know what's the crazy part is that this president now is going to make sure that these corporations and companies get bigger tax write-offs. Guess what? They're not going to drop the price of anything. They're just going to have bigger bonuses. Again, like I said, none of this shit matters. We're still getting shit on regardless. The only people that are making out are rich people. And they ain't got nothing to worry about.
All right. Well, we can agree to disagree. We'll tackle this subject in 1 year. And we'll say where we're at, and then we'll see who's right.
We'll see these big companies that are still making shit tons of money to their CEOs and senior vice presidents of divisions that are still getting $1 million and $1 billion bonuses and shit. They don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you really think that because gas prices are going to go down that everything else is going to go down? It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It won't. It will not. I promise you. Next year we'll do this show at the same time, and it'll.
I'm
price gas will still be $2.79 down the block from my house.
I'll disagree, but we'll see.
Oh,
we'll see.
One thing that I forgot to mention this to you the other day because I know you're such a huge fan of MJ, Michael Jackson. That is not MJ Jordan.
Well, either or.
Yeah. Well, they're coming out. It's been released. Well, I guess it's been released by the courts, or they finally got out of court with it. But there's a Michael Jackson documentary coming out, a completely different one called Moonwalkers. You should Google it and read up about it. But it's a lot more insight than any of the other documentaries that ever been made about it. And it was in court for a long time. So that's going to be something that I know you're a big Michael Jackson fan. So.
Can't believe they named it after the other one he did, or the movie. Man, it's fucked up.
Yeah, and it's
that's why it's called Moonwalkers.
Yeah, that's why I said, I was like, it says Moonwalkers, and I was like, what is that? I'm like, I don't understand.
I have that on 4K, the Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
I've never watched it, man. I need to watch it on the Blu-ray.
It's probably pretty good.
I love it.
I think my daughter has it on DVD somewhere. I don't know if she has it on Blu-ray.
I still have
the regular high def.
The Genesis game for it.
Oh, this shit Genesis game. Well, I got a PS5. It'll probably play it.
I gave Boogie all the.
Oh my God, Boogie has so many. He's got so many games, and then you gave him all those other ones. My God, I remember the box. I saw it. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So many fucking games.
I know. I look back, it's like, God damn, why'd I do that?
Like,
I should have kept the Nintendo at least, but it's fine. I got so much crap. I don't need more. I just keep buying more. Brandy and shot of Brandy. She keeps buying me more. It's like, God damn, I'm gonna do all this shit.
I have to have a fucking storage facility for just that.
Right. Hey, there's some collectors that do. So
have you ever seen The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, cool. Oh, I know where you're going with this. Sheldon's
Sheldon's fucking locker.
Like his whole life of everything, and
he's like, I've never thrown anything away. Yeah. It kept everything. And he has a storage locker with all of his everything. I'm like,
what was it? The golf ball?
Yeah.
He's like, we're gonna start with this, and
because his brother fucking hit him. Yeah, his brother hit him in the head with it. And he's like,
when he rolled it back in before they left.
That shit was great. I was like, this motherfucker here. Oh shit, man. But yeah, bro. But yeah, I wanted to tell you about that Michael Jackson Moonwalker because I saw that and I thought of you right away. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like reading up about it a little bit. I'm like, oh, this is a different documentary. I was like, this is not like about just his acting and like his performing. This is like more of his real life. And I was like, all right, maybe I'll find some answers in there. Because all the other ones have always been from a different shade. Like they always came from a certain angle of like, did he or didn't he? Was he the diddler before Diddy? That was the diddler. You know, and of course, we all know that Phatty does not believe that at all whatsoever.
Nope, I don't. I'll sit here and argue it down.
Never lost. He never fondled. Never did.
Like I said, I just refuse to believe that.
Yeah, I think there's more of a possibility than you are. Like your percentage chance of him doing something is like 1%, where mine is more like 70%. There might have been a possibility. That's how far we are. Like, and I'm thinking I'm even going far by saying 1%.
Hey, look, I used to believe he may have. I kind of had an idea, then I really kind of started looking at shit and kind of making my own judgments. It's like, nah, you'll never convince me. Like I said, I think he just, I think the main thing was he was just an easy target. Super fucking easy.
Joe fucked them kids up, bro. Joe fucked all them kids up.
Oh, yeah, but I agree with that. But they don't make them child molesters. You know what I mean? If you got abused, don't automatically turn you into a child molester. I mean,
you're not wrong. I mean, I'm no pop psychologist, but I'm pretty sure.
I think it was just. I think it was just physical abuse. I don't think there was any sexual abuse that I've.
No, it was all physical and mental. Like Joe fucked them kids up, man.
Oh yeah, well he was living his life through them, and he wanted them to be perfect.
God damn
but
right.
Eddie Griffin said it best though, bro. He beat their asses into superstars. They needed to go run over there and kiss his dick. You're worth $10 million. Go get some fucking help.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah,
but yeah, bro. But it's been an eventful last 2 weeks.
Oh, you tell
me.
I'm
glad you're back on the show. Yeah, bro. It's been up and down. And now I got my cats trying to fuck with my chair. because they want attention. So they keep on hitting the little fucking lever on the bottom that raises and lowers the chair. They keep on fucking clicking. Yeah, they keep on. They know how to do it, so they click it. And sometimes they'll get lucky and click it. Like one time I was playing my game, sitting here playing my game, and they fucking clicked it. I fucking dropped 4 inches. I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa, this is interactive. I didn't realize I was in a 3D game. This is nuts. But yeah, bro. So yeah, it's been a different couple of weeks, personally and professionally, and it was cold. It's been cold in the morning. I like it. How about you?
I know.
60 degrees is fucking beautiful.
I know. I can't wait. It's going to get colder next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to. We got another cold, a bit harder one. That's
Maxwell cold front.
Let's
still
see,
fucking 80 degrees
on live weather forecast real quick.
Because it was still fucking 60 degrees in the morning, but then by noon it's still 75, 80 degrees. You're like, God damn it, this is some crazy shit.
Let's see.
That screen's so bright. Jesus. It's like you turn the lights on.
Actually, we're gonna get a little warmer. 77 tomorrow, 81
That's not
Monday,
bad.
81 on Tuesday, 71 on Wednesday, 63 on Thursday, 60 on Friday. And these are highs. Then we go back to 68, 73.
Oh, you know what? Monday I'm getting that new camera and GPS system put into my truck. You're gonna get yours too, I'm telling you. No, you say you're not.
Wait,
but
camera?
The rear view camera, the dash cam.
Oh my God.
It's gonna have a dash cam for ahead of you, and then a dash cam with no audio. Because I talked to Miss Pam about it, and she said there's not gonna be any audio, but it has AI technology in it to realize when you've been distracted while driving. I said, well, I got sunglasses on. I keep them on pretty much all the time, other than it's like raining or dark outside. Like, it's not gonna be able to see my eyes. At least the AI is not gonna be able to see it. But she's like, no, it'll be able to tell by your hands and where you move in your body and this and that. So
I'm a fucking guy, so I can't jerk off in the truck anymore.
Yep, no more cocaine in the truck. That's a pain in the ass. That sucks. That's the only way I get through my day sometimes.
Oh my God,
I'm just kidding.
Man. What's the fuck next?
But yeah, bro. But
we're gonna have to take urine tests.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. There's gonna be like 4 people that are gonna stay there.
Well, they ain't gonna put it in my truck because my truck, like I said, my electrical's all shot.
They're gonna figure their shit out, bro. I promise you. I don't
think he's worried about my truck right now, though.
Well, there was a box there for everybody. It had everybody's name on every box.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about my truck right now.
Yeah, hope not.
Yeah, because everything's shot. Dude, I hope everybody enjoyed the show this week.
I was like, relax, bro. Just calm down. Shouts. Let it on out. These are the things I can do.
So, you ready to wrap it on up? We'll give our shout outs.
Yeah. Get out of here before we get in trouble.
Let's see if I remember everybody now.
Oh, I actually have them. It was funny when I did the shout outs that day. I had them on them. I transferred them to my notes app, and
go ahead, do it. If you got it, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know where they're at now. I gotta find them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, what do you want to do, bro? I got other stuff I'm doing too.
I have to memorize them.
Yeah, well. All right, you want me to go? I'll go. I'll start it off and then you jump in.
Wait, what?
I said I'll start it off and you jump in.
I jump in
with the shout outs, bro. What's wrong with you? What are you thinking?
I know that, but why would I have to jump in?
Oh, because you said you wanted me to do them, and then you said no. And then
go ahead, knock it out. Go ahead, kiddo. You got it.
You're like 11 days older than me. Fuck out of here.
I'm still older.
The Mo Dirk City podcast with Dirk and Mojo. Make sure you check them out. Spitball Media, John Draper, Shaheen, and B Show Brian. Wrestling Soup with Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joey Numbers, and Kevin Castle. And make sure you don't. Oh, the kitty cat. Kevin Castle with Don Tony and the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show. My boys After the Huddle, our people at Down South Sports Fanatics, Quit Whining Crew with Jeff the Redbeard, Wise Mistress, and Just Tom. And Joe Punches and Jeff Littman. Make sure you check them out. And I know Dirk and Mojo had some other people, but I didn't write them down because they were saying them too fast. Make sure you check out Chris Matthews, one of our other brothers in the podcast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Everybody that's on Spotify, make sure you guys, comment, rate and review. We appreciate all the love and support. And then just everybody out there, make sure you guys keep thoughts and prayers to somebody close to the Bayou Geeks family. That's as much as we're gonna get into it. And yeah, bro, I'm glad
we'll discuss it one day.
We'll come back on that topic. It's not the time nor the place, but I'm glad that you're back, bro. I had a great time with the show, even though like the first half hour of the show is when we all fucked up because my internet kept on fading in and out like Netflix. That's all it was. I was just doing a simulation of what it felt like to be on Netflix last night, trying to watch that God-forsaken fight. There was only really 2 good fights out of the 4 that they proposed up there. Yeah, that's it. But
did you see the meme going around with Mike Tyson on it saying, "Are you freezing? Are you getting freezing or whatever?"
No. Yeah, that shit was. I put it in one of the group chats. It's definitely not politically correct. Anyone else Netflix freezing up?
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah, that was it right there. That's
yeah, that shit was great.
That shit was hilarious. I was like, these motherfuckers don't waste no time. These motherfuckers waste no time at all putting this shit up. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Peace out.
Yeah, tell everybody bye, Chanel.
Bye, Chanel. Oh wait, you're talking to Chanel. My bad.
But anything else? No, nothing. But yeah, next week we'll be back with the other guys and we'll be doing our films.
Look, and let me know if y'all like this name. I still think we should just call it, when it's all of us, the Bayou Geeks Man Cave. Like, because it's all of us just bullshitting.
I wouldn't even put the Bayou Geeks in it.
The Man Cave, brought to you by the Bayou Geeks.
Nah, I'm not buying.
I want to put our name somewhere on there. DBG.
Well, we put a
presents
logo.
The Man Cave.
Put a logo because you don't want Bayou Geeks everywhere, you know.
Sure we do. Want it everywhere. Want a tattoo across your face.
What the fuck? she's like, we're both high. What?
Oh, shit.
I rat it out. Look, she pissed. You bitch.
You want some bullshit? We blowing up
5-0.
The fuck? You a cop? You got a wire? Oh, you recording?
Where is it? Where is it? Look. Where is it?
Oh shit! All right, big dog.
She does that shit.
I'll holler at you, bro.
I guess I'm like her husband or some shit. I
guess so, bro. You belong to her.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later.
Everybody. Yeah. Peace out.